Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube. I'm actually on a roll. I just posted one yesterday, but this time I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I have actually gotten a couple questions come through, and I'm just going to be doing just like normal, like average Q&A questions or any questions I think that should be answered. But yeah, so basically just a talking video, this one. So if you don't really like talking videos, just skip on. But if you like talking videos, then this one's for you. But it's super important you guys know like the backstory and everything, like early on, because I don't know how big my journey will be and how further I get with this. But it's been really good so far, and I've absolutely enjoyed doing everything I do. So I really think it's great that I answer some questions. Like the first question, I gotten asked this question a little, and it was, what made you start content creation and YouTube or TikTok or whatever, like whatever you want to call content creation. So for me, I started posting on my TikTok a few years ago actually now, and I only just posted one or two, and one video actually blew up like really big. It's nearly got 1 million views, and I was like, wow, okay, this is kind of cool. I think the likes and the thing got to my head, you know what I mean? But anyway, I stopped it for a while. But honestly, content creation was a big part of my life, because when I was younger, I was always pretending I was filming YouTube or something like that, which I think a lot of us have. But like, I was super passionate about it, and every time I'm in my room or whatever, I still do it to this day. I'm always talking to myself, or I'm always be like, hey guys, welcome back. Like, I'm always doing that, and I don't know why, but I just am. So I feel like it's super important for me to like tell you guys why I started doing it. I mostly post on my TikTok, like every day, regular. I'll be posting on my TikTok. My Instagram's more for like stuff like super aesthetic stuff, like stuff that if I'm going out for the day, or my outfits, that will mostly be on my Instagram. I am more frequent on my TikTok, so that's more my content page. But I do want to be more frequent on my Instagram, but I need to get that a little bit bigger before I do any of that sort of stuff. But my Instagram is like my most aesthetic content page, and that's where I would do most of my brands or stuff like that. YouTube, I just recently started, and I love it. I love it so much. It's really for fun, and you know what I mean. But it's good. It's super good for my job and everything like that. But I just enjoy it so much. I love talking. So, but yeah, basically, guys, I just don't know where it's gonna go from here. I know that my TikTok, like my YouTube, like not many people view my YouTube, which is completely okay. But I don't want to do like long videos on TikTok, because like no one really watches them, you know what I mean? But yeah, some people that I know that I'm close with view my YouTube, so you guys will get it. Question I got was, do I get paid to do what I'm doing? Now, it depends what I'm doing. So sometimes brands will pay you, it depends. But like if I'm just posting, like obviously TikTok doesn't pay you, like America pays you, but like because post every day on TikTok, I'm not getting paid for every video unless it goes like super viral, or I'm working with a brand. If not, like I'm not getting paid. But I do get paid through, because I actually work with a business called BLC Jewelry, and I work with her, and I get paid to do content creation for her. So that's how I would get paid through that brand. And also like anything sort of to do with collaborations or anything, I would get paid for that. But just average videos or anything like that, no, like no one gets paid in Australia, unfortunately. But yeah, I do get paid through social media and stuff like that, which is really a bonus, yeah. And another question I got asked was, am I studying, what am I studying, or am I studying, or whatever. I currently finished high school, but next year I will be going to uni and studying digital marketing, like advertising, public relations. It's all in the same like degree. So it's basically a marketing degree in business. So I'll be studying that next year, and I'm super excited for it. And that will get me into like big businesses where I can start working for really good money. And this content creation will be on the side for something for me to do and something for me to enjoy. This I don't want content creation to be my full-time job. I do want to have a stable degree job where I can get good money flowing through. But yeah, this will be something that I can definitely see myself doing for a very long time. But yeah, I'm definitely a real person. Like, I try to be. I come on and I do put on a little bit of a voice, now and then. I feel like it's pretty average, but I mean, I do try to be real. You know what I mean? Like, every video I'm not caked full of makeup. This is mine. I just have sunscreen on. I put mascara on. I'm not trying to be that person where it's like I'm gonna be on here with like dressed up fully, hair done, like I just brushed my hair this morning, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna be that type of person. I'm just gonna be real with you. But yeah, so that's basically my background of content creation and any of the answers that I got. But let's do a couple more fun questions. Okay, so on here is turn on and turn off for like guys. So I love these questions. It's so fun. So probably like a turn on for me would be just like loyal and just like generally wants to be with you. Generally someone that like is excited to see you and is like not afraid to like show it and not afraid to like do it in front of other people. I love someone that's like like actually obsessed with you. Like you can see it in their messages, in their when they talk to you, when they look at you. Just someone that will genuinely obsess, not someone that will like I generally don't expect someone to drop everything for me in life, but I do expect you to be upset. Like I do expect you to be in love with me, like to be obsessed with me. You know what I mean? That's like bare minimum. You know what I mean? When you're in love with someone, it's. But yeah, just my huge turn on. It's just someone funny and someone just will make me laugh. I'm a very talkative person and I love when I'm talking to someone and they get me and they're getting my vibe and I love that. Love that. I hate nonchalant guys. Nonchalant guys need to be left behind. I don't know what you guys are doing and I don't know why you're nonchalant, but don't be because like we want to see a real side. I want to see who you are and like say weird stuff. Say weird stuff. Like honestly, that is so attractive. Like I love that. My turn offs are nonchalant. Like full stop. Nonchalant. A huge turn off. Why are you just being chill and why are you just standing there you're the shit, like you're the boss? Like why are you standing there like you have a roster or something like that? I don't get it. I don't get it. My turn-offs as well is that someone that's a guy like in a relationship and they're actually like jealous of you, like they don't want you to succeed because they're scared that you'll be more successful than them. Yeah, that's a huge turn off. Yeah, that's not good. I don't like that. And just any guy that says one thing and they don't end up doing it, or says this or says that, and they don't end up following through with it, which is a huge turn off. Yeah, so basically, my turn offs are like just nonchalant, just like guys that think they're better than you, or they think that they are so, on top of the world is drives me insane. Okay, guys, I just posted something onto my Instagram, so I'll see if how many questions I get and I will update you. A question I got asked was relationship status. I'm not in a relationship or anything like that. I'm just enjoying simply being 18 and enjoying her life. Going out, experiencing things, all that sort of stuff. Like it's been really, really good. Um, but yeah, so I don't think I'm looking for one now or anything like that. I feel like I just want to be, young and free for a little bit. But definitely, in the future when I start studying and stuff like that, then I'll definitely be looking for one and stuff like that. But for now, yeah, I'm pretty content with the life I have now. But yeah, if you're in a relationship or anything like that, I wish you the best because yeah, no, it's pretty special to share your life with someone. So yeah. Okay, another one I got asked was, what is your plan now that high school has finished? So I already kind of answered that I'm going to be going into uni and doing marketing and business for next year. So I'm going to be studying that, which I'm super excited for. Um, Another one that I also got was, what was your favorite like artist or singer or whatever? Now I really have like a mixture. I love house music and a lot of them are different like sort of vibes because they're mostly remixes. I do love Tate McRae. She's a good singer. I do love Fisher. I don't really have like a favorite singer. I would say I love Lana Del Rey as well. I used to listen to her a lot. Um, But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I love music, but I'm not a huge like fangirl over like artists or anything like that. You know what I mean? What are your hobbies? So my hobbies, literally I don't have a lot. I do love like a good walk, like a good doesn't have to be on the coast, it can be anywhere. As long as I'm getting 10 minutes in my day each day a walk, I do definitely want to, aim for that. Now that I have finished school, it's super important that I do. I love going to little cafes or restaurants or whatever, just having night outs. I love spending time with my friends and family. Nothing like I don't really do too much sport. I did when I was younger. I did 10 years of karate, and that was like mostly every day. So that was my sport, and I already did that, and I don't not interested in doing anything else. What motivates you? So what motivates me is that like I know that I can do big things in life to achieve those things that I want. So like I wouldn't say I'm high maintenance, but I am definitely like I want an enjoyable life where I can remember things, and that I want a life where I'm like, wow, I did so much and I achieved so much. So motivation, what motivates me is my future and like what I can get in my life and what I want, and motivates me to do so well in life. But yeah. How would you describe your fashion sense? Now, my fashion is sort of like it used to be old money. I sometimes still wear a little bit of old money, but not as much anymore. When I'm going out, it's basically just like try be as classy as I can, but try be, as fashionable as I can. When I'm going out, I try to go for like a New York sort of vibe. High boots, mini skirt, shirt. That's sort of my vibe. You know what I mean? I don't know how to name that. I really don't know how to. I'm also doing some of these questions on like random whatever, because I just thought some random common questions. Um, One thing people wouldn't typically know about you. Hmm, that's a really tricky one. I might have to get back to that one. I'm not sure yet. Are you religious? Yes, I am. I'm Catholic. I'm a big like believer in God. Um, and I believe that everyone is like unique in their own way, and even if they don't believe it's completely fine. That's their choice. But yes, I am religious. Yeah, I'm Catholic. Um, would you prefer a big group of friends or a little or small group of friends? Now, for me, I definitely would prefer like a small group of friends. I basically have a very small group. I I would consider my friends like I only have like 4 or 5 really good friends that I love and adore so much. And yeah, being a big part of my life this year. Especially this year, they've been a huge part of my life. Last year, I would say that I kind of lost myself a little bit last year. Um, I'm just not sure. Yeah, I never want to be in that situation again, but I'm really happy that my friends took me out of it and really showed me who I could become. But yeah, I'm super grateful for all of them. So if you guys are watching this, just know that I'm so grateful that you're in my life. My idea of a perfect day. Oh wow, okay. Love a good nice casual love a good fancy restaurant. Take me anywhere with nice interior and I'll love you. Oh yeah. Um Obviously this would be down the track. But like hotels, love nice hotels. Um yeah, you don't have to take me camping. I don't want to go camping. Don't take me camping, please. That's gonna annoy a lot of people. I already know it. I don't really like camping. Yeah, I said it. A lot of people love and go crazy for camping. And I know exactly who you are, like who you guys go for it because that is your life. And that's nothing wrong with that. You look like you have lots of fun. Like honestly, it looks great. But for me, I don't know. It just doesn't appeal to me, and it's just because I'm such a like I want to be showered. I want to be clean. I don't want to stink. Yes, there's showers and stuff like that, but I want to have a nice shower or bath. I want to stay in a bed and stuff like that. See, romantic stuff for me, I don't mean you got to spend like thousands of dollars as long as we're in a nice room and we have our own bathroom, our own bed, stuff like that. I don't really want to be sharing a tent with you. You know what I mean? If I had to, I would. Like, honestly, yes, let's share a tent. But I don't want to pick that as my option. You know what I mean? If there was a hotel or a tent, I would pick a hotel. But a lot of people would pick the tent. It's just up to you. It's up to you. But yeah, I just don't like camping. I do love going up north or down south. Like, yeah, take me into a cabin or something. Like, I'll go traveling, but I won't go do the camping way, which that's just my opinion. A lot of people will disagree with me, I know, but I just don't really fancy it. I'm not sure why. Um, Somewhere I want to visit. Oh my gosh. I want to visit so many places, but my biggest one is Italy, obviously. But my second one would be definitely like Monaco. I would love to see Monaco, the Formula One at Monaco. Singapore, I want to go to again. I've already been, but I want to go. Hey guys, we are back. It is a new day, and we're gonna get straight into some more Q and A's. I think I did about 3 or 4 yet last time, but I actually did get some new questions come through, and I've also just made up some of my own. Um, Now, the first question is: are you loud, outgoing, or shy? Now, I would say me personally, I'm definitely outgoing, but when you first meet me, I'm a little bit shy. Like I'll go like a night out, I'll go up to anyone and just start talking, or like I'm very good with strangers. Like I'm very good with like having conversations with them. But when it's just like normal day to day, I'm not too like super outgoing. Like I'm not gonna go talk to anyone. But if you're new and you come up to me and you talk to me, like I'm gonna talk to you back. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be a rude person about it. So I would say I'm outgoing overall. Who are you looking forward to seeing? Now, I'm not really waiting for anyone. Like all my family's here and all that sort of stuff, so I don't need to travel to see any of my long distance family. My family is in Italy, but I'm not like they're not like they're my on my mum's side, like. Um, but yeah, really just like seeing all my family and come together and friends come together and stuff like that. But I am looking forward to seeing someone in primary school. I had like basically this best friend. His name's Anthony. Anthony. Is that Anthony? Anthony. How do I pronounce your name? Is it Anthony or Anthony? Antony. No, Anthony or Anthony. Anthony. Isn't it Anthony? I'm calling you Anthony. Okay. Yeah. So there's this boy named Anthony. And he like a while ago he moved to Scotland. Yes, Scotland. And now he's coming back in December. And we used to just be best friends in like primary school when we were younger. And I wrote a card to him like I was so young. It was so funny. And he still has it. Like he still kept it, and it was so cute. So I'm going to meet him again. He's coming in December to Perth, so I cannot wait to see him. Yeah, we were such good friends, and yeah, just I'm really looking forward to see him and show him a bit around Perth. He's already lived in Perth, but like there's new stuff now, so I can't wait to show him around. Um, Dad. If you were drunk, who would be the person like to take care of you? Well, I've been clubbing with a few people now, um, but I'm not I don't drink when I go out clubbing. Like I do have a little bit sometimes now and then, but I don't like drinking because like I don't know why. Just for me, like a lot of people, right? It's great. Like you get like you're in the chill mode. Like you like relax. But for me, it does the complete opposite. I become tired and miserable, and I don't want that. And I hate when people are like you need alcohol to have fun. You don't need alcohol to have fun. Like f this alcohol shit. Like honestly, I don't need alcohol to have fun. I don't know why people always say that, but Monique would probably like be the one to take care of me if I was like she's probably would be drunk though, but like I guess she would take care of me if I was like drunk. We look after each other when we go out always. Um, do you think you'll be in a relationship 2 months from now? No, I don't think I'll be in a relationship. I'm trying to not be in a relationship. Well, you never know when you fall in love, and I would never ever take back an opportunity of me falling in love, but I'm going to try to stick by myself for a while, and I do love myself like 100%, so I don't need to work on that, but I just need to work on like finding my passion with like my marketing and stuff like that. And when the right guy comes, he comes. He could come in 2 months. He could come in a year. He could come in a week. Like, you just don't know. You know what I mean? So I don't think I will be. Yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, we'll like to take things slow. So we'll see. Who was the last person you had a deep conversation with? I think Scott was the last one when I went for a walk. I think we had quite of a deep conversation. We talked about something that I don't like talking, that I haven't really told many people. So I haven't told like Bailey any. So yeah, it's probably Scott. I still talk. This is gonna be really funny. Do I still talk to my first crush? I'm trying to think who was my first crush. Little me in primary school had many crushes at the same time. Um, no, I don't. But I have him on Instagram, but I don't talk to him in person. No, wait. I don't know who was first. I had two crushes at the same time, but I don't know who was first. One of them I have on Instagram, but I don't talk to, and the other one I do still talk to. Not like frequent, but like if I see him, I will talk to him and stuff like that. And yeah, I have him on my socials. So yeah, I do. I do still talk to him. Do you believe in luck and miracles? Yes, 100%. I believe in luck and miracles. I believe in like someone can be super lucky, someone can be super unlucky. I believe in miracles definitely. Um, what are my bad habits? My bad habits is like I bite the inside of my lips. So if you like know me quite well, you might have noticed that I go like that a lot. Like I bite my lip and I don't know why. It's like a habit. And I like sometimes have like cuts in my lips, which is really bad. I try not to have them. I don't know why I do it. It's when I'm anxious or stressed, I bite the inside of my lips. I don't know why. I just do it. And because I have my Invisalign, I try to chat. I kind of chatter a little bit, which is really annoying. I kind of fiddle with it, and it's really annoying. Um, I don't really know what other habits I have. Dad, I'm filming something.
Oh, I'm watching a movie.
No, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all my bad habits. I'm just trying to think. Do I have trust issues? No and yes. Like just don't lie to me. Like, and if you lie to me, then I'll be kind of upset. But I'm not gonna come at you for lying to me. Because that's your own fault. But like, yeah, like no, I don't know and say I've got trust issues. Like everyone that I've had a connection with or relationship with, I've never had horrible trust issues. One time someone I did have sort of trust issues last year. But we won't go down that area. They know who they are. But yeah, yeah, not really, not really. I've learnt to be mellow with everything. But are you most like not insecure about? Like what do I love? Like the most I love about I'm I'm all for like body positivity. Like I love all women bodies, like not to sound weird, and men as well. But like everyone is beautiful in their own way. Always, everyone is beautiful in their own way. Um, I've never had any body issues in my life. But actually, 2 years ago, I lost a huge amount of weight because I wasn't eating a lot, and that really got me insecure about my body. I used to look at it and I was like, I'm too skinny, and I used to think people would wish to have that, and because they're like, oh, I'm too big, but I was like, I'm too skinny. So I put on some weight now, which I'm very happy with the way I am now. I do love, like, my lower area. I think that's my favorite. Like, probably my bum's my favorite bit. My bottom is my favorite bit, probably. I don't know how to say that. No, you know what? I love everything about me. I'm not an insecure person. I do have my insecurities, like, don't get me wrong. But, like, I've learned to love them. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would say my whole body I'm very happy with. But I do have my insecurities, so don't think I'm like, oh, I'm perfect, because I'm not perfect. I'm definitely not perfect, that's for sure. But yeah. Do you ever want to get married? Yes, I do want to get married. Not yet. Not for a while. Definitely not for a while. But I would, super excited to get engaged and everything. I just think it's such an important part of your life. And do I want kids? Right now, I don't really want kids. If my future boyfriend, husband, whatever, wants kids, then I'll have them, But, if he doesn't really care, then I don't think I want it. I do want to experience being a mum. I do want to experience that. So I think I would have one, but then I feel bad, so I'd need to have two. So it's either two or none. I just don't know. Right now I'm like iffy about it because everything is so expensive and I want to enjoy my life to the fullest it can. And I could see myself being like, I like being alone and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I just don't know. But two or none would probably be what I would, or even one. I don't know. Too young to figure it out. Celebrity crushes. Oh my gosh, I love Austin Butler. He is just like melt. Like, I actually melt whenever I see him. And Leonardo DiCaprio was also one of my crushes. Not anymore, but like he's pretty good looking. When he was younger, he was pretty good looking. Jeez, not now. What else? Jeez, guys, I don't really know. I don't like froth over lots of celebrities. There's lots of movie like characters I like. Is that the same thing? Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, Austin Butler is probably. Oh, and Nate Archibald from Gossip Girl is super attractive. Wow. I don't know. I literally never seen a guy that good looking like around. You know what I mean? They all look the same now. I get it, and all girls look the same now. I know. Trust me. Have you ever liked, I love this one. Have you ever liked someone and never told them? Yes, I have. I have liked people and never have told them, and they would never will know. I do. Yeah, that is definitely, I did, yeah, I have liked people and I've never told them about it because either it would ruin something, or either I just didn't want a relationship. So, yeah. Do you think age matters in relationships? No, I don't think age matters in a relationship. But if someone would tell me, oh, my husband's 20 years older than me, I'll be like, wow. I wouldn't necessarily be like, oh, like, I don't want to be near you. Like, no. But that's something I wouldn't do. Personally, I wouldn't do that. But if that's what you did, like, go ahead. That's all your decision. But for me, I'm 18. And for example, if I got in a relationship next year, so I'm 19, I would want someone in this might be really weird to some people, but I want a relationship with a guy that's like 24, 25. Like if I'm 19, I want someone 24, 25. I don't want younger. I don't want the same age as me. Like if I want to date someone, I'm not dating someone the same age as me, or like 20 or like 21. Like I want a little bit older. That's just my thing. And maybe the love of my life will be only 2 years older than me, but I want to aim for older because that's just my preference, you know what I mean? But age doesn't really matter. Like, I don't care how old, like, you know what I mean? But not like super, super old where like he's going to look like my granddad, you know what I mean? Do you believe everyone deserves a second chance? Yes, I do. I am very strong on that. I do believe everyone deserves a second chance, but it depends just like on the circumstance. If you're talking about a friendship, definitely, yeah, I do believe in second chances. But if you're talking about a relationship, it depends how if depends how the relationship ended. That's how I would judge on it. Um, do you smile at strangers? Yes, all the time. Like if I think your outfit's cute, I'm gonna smile at you. If I think you're attractive, I'm gonna smile at you. If you're just a beautiful human being, I'm gonna smile at you. If your baby's adorable, I'm gonna smile at you. I will smile at strangers 100%. Um, what language do you want to learn? French. I would love to learn French. That would be super cool to learn French. If you could fix one problem, what would it be in my life? My mum has a kidney disease, and she's had it basically her whole life, and she still struggles with it a lot, day to day and everything like that. And like, yeah, some months are really like, scary, and some months are really good. But yeah, I would take it away from her. I would not, like, if I had to fix one problem, it would be that. It would not like her to be healthy. That's what my problem I would fix. What is something you did that you have regretted? Probably letting myself be too easy with people. Like, I feel like sometimes I let my guard down, and I let people run all over me. And because I'm not the type of person to stand up for myself, you can run all over me. Like, you can do whatever you want, and I'm not really going to say anything. But I am now. Like, I've grown up, and I've learnt to not do that, because it's actually horrible, and it's so bad for your mental health. How do you picture your life when you're 60? Oh my gosh. Okay. How do I picture my life when I'm 60? I want an apartment soon, like when when I'm a little bit older. But when I'm 60, I feel like I don't want an apartment. I feel like I want to either have a really nice house or like a little farm. I feel like when I'm 60, I'm going to be going from place to place. I would really love to have a farm. Maybe when I'm like a little farm, like a little one though, with my little cup of tea in the morning, not worrying about anything. My husband's still sleeping. Like, yeah, that would be kind of cute. I think, I don't know, I've really thought about that. Would you surprise me with an expensive gift, or do you think a proposal should be like on a grand public display or private moment? I personally would like a private moment. I don't want it in public. Like, I would like it a little bit, so like we have our own area and our own space where we can celebrate together. If a photographer and like stuff, that's fine, but I don't want it like out, like, we're walking in the city and then all of a sudden you ask the question. I feel like it needs to be an intimate moment. How important do you think it is when it comes to me doing well in school? Because I'm finished, but it's super important that I did well in school. I always had parents that wanted me to succeed in life, and they were never like pushy. Like, they never, if I failed, they never said, "Oh my gosh, you're horrible." They never said that. They just said, "Try better and do better next time if you can." But yeah, they always wanted me to do my best in everything, which is super important. And yeah, I did struggle a bit, but I got there in the end. Live in any area. If you could pick 3 areas in like Perth, WA, what would it be to live in? For me, definitely, this is kind of hard. Okay, South Perth. Love South Perth. South Perth. Cottesloe. Cottesloe, South Perth. Cottesloe, South Perth. Or City Beach. Okay, I think they're the 3. Super expensive places as well, like super expensive. But they would be ultimate dream. What is one thing I wish I could change about myself? Oh, my stress. I don't tell anyone about my stress because it just doesn't need to be said. But I stress so much, like too much. Sometimes I've gotten a lot better, thank God. But sometimes I stress a lot, and it doesn't need to be stressed about. So yeah, probably I would say anxiety, probably my anxiety, because I have quite bad stress levels. I don't know why, I just do. Sorry, his name was Anthony, not Anthony. I got that wrong. My bad, guys. Anthony. Anyway, I've changed spots, guys, because someone was in the living room, so have to make do. What's your biggest pet peeve? Ooh, biggest pet peeve. Sorry, guys, the background is actually so messy. It's got all my pajamas, and I'm really sorry. In my room. Biggest pet peeve would be. Don't want to say I do it. I really hope I don't to other people. I'm sorry if I do this to you guys, but like when you like you know someone, right, and like it's just you and them, like it's fine, it's great, you know, and then when someone else comes along or whatever, they switch up a little bit and they act like more cooler, or they act more bigger, or they act more. That's what pisses me off. Like I had definitely done that in the past, but I tend not to do it anymore. I hope not. But like, and if I did, I would be so honest and open about it. I'd be like, yeah, I did that. I'm sorry. But like people that just do it and they genuinely don't want to say that they do is so like, it actually pisses me off. Like, why are you acting so nice, like just us two, and then when it comes to someone that like someone else that will come into the conversation or something, or like into the hangout, you're just a whole different other person? That's what really pisses me off. I don't know why, it just does. What's my dream job? Wow, my dream job would probably be a zookeeper or something to do with animals. I love animals and I love like the zoo and stuff like that. So probably a zookeeper, but like a really cool zookeeper that like just looks after the fluffy animals. So anything to do with animals, I feel like that would be really, really cool. And also a detective. I feel like that would be super sick to be a detective. I love Law and Order, so a detective would be really fun. But again, not enough pay and stuff like that here. So yeah. My red flags. Now, my red flags. Oh my gosh. I get super jealous easily. And I get super super jealous. If I were to be in a relationship, I would get jealous. But not in like a toxic way. Like if we were out and someone's serving us and she's a girl and you're really nice to her and stuff like that, in my mind I'd be like, oh, what the hell's going on? But obviously when I would never bring it up to you or say anything like that. Like I would never ever do that because that's so stupid. But it's like I'm just that type of person. I don't know why. It's like what's mine is mine. I don't really want anyone. That sounds really stupid. I don't know. I'm just kind of the jealous type. But I'm not that type of person like, no, you're not going out with your friends. No, you're not doing this yet. You're not doing that. Like, no, you're not going away. Like, no. You can do whatever you want as long as you tell me and be trustworthy about it. But I'm like, I am jealous. And sometimes I will tell you, like, be like, no, like, oh, you're standing too close to that girl. No, that's too much. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's super flirty to be jealous. I love when it's like a flirty type of jealousy. That's really cute. And I think that's it pretty much. Probably just jealousy, my red flags. And sometimes I can just be a pain in the ass. Like sometimes I can just be like not too needy, but sometimes I can be like want a reinsurance because I never had a lot of reinsurance, So like I feel like I love someone that gives me reinsurance. That's always good. Reinsurance, I think that's how you say it. Call or text. Don't call me. I won't pick up. I most likely won't pick up. And it's this, especially to my friends. Like, ooh, oh my gosh, my camera just completely flipped out on me. Don't call me, please. I don't know. I get social anxiety. I just get weird when someone calls me. Please text me. I will respond. Call is like, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't have a middle name actually. Can money buy happiness? No, I don't think so, but I think you need money to be happy. Because like family and friends are so important that makes me happy, and I don't need money to be that happy. But in this life now, you need money to be happy. You need money to have a house, to have a roof under your head. You need money. So it's sort of in the middle for me. Rain or sunshine? Sunshine, always. Always, always summer over winter. There's no questions about that. cooking or going out. Cooking. I love cooking. Like when I'm in a relationship, I'm always going to be cooking for you. I love to cook always, but night out is always also nice. But yeah, I love to cook. Dogs or cats? Dogs always. Dogs are I love dogs. They're so cute. I don't have one actually. But yeah, dogs are adorable. Top 5 brands. Sophie wanted to know my top 5 brands. Zara. What do I wear? Oh my gosh, what do I wear? Zara, Universal Store, General Pants Co. Supre for their staples, for their basics. And oh my gosh, I don't know. Guys, I really don't know. I love Coach as well. Is that even that's a designer, but Coach is like lower class design, not lower class, but Coach is like, I don't know how to describe it. It's not as expensive as Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and Chanel. You know what I mean? So yeah, Coach would definitely be. I'm trying to just think of places in Karen up really. How was your high school life when you were in high school? It was definitely interesting. To say the least. I used to get bullied when I was younger, like just gonna take it all out there, in year 7 and 8, I used to get bullied, and honestly, like, I knew who bullied me, and and it was really hard for me, because I actually, struggled with bullying. My sister never did, but, I did, and, it sucked in year 7 and 8, actually. I did blame myself for it for a little bit, but also the people that like bullied me were literally no hopers, and they are no hopers like till this day anyway. So yeah, um, I love to see how far I've come and then how far they haven't. So it's like, yeah, it doesn't really matter anyway. Why do I need to be worried? But yeah, no, like year 11 and 10 and stuff were like good, you know what I mean? Like nothing bad happened or anything like that. Like it was good. Yeah, like I met a lot of people, like I became friends and then didn't become friends with a lot of people, fell out of lots of friendships and stuff like that. But yeah, honestly, like whoever I was friends with in high school and didn't end up being friends with or whatever, like I'm super grateful for the friendship that you gave me, and yeah, and stuff like that. But sometimes things don't work out in life, and that's okay. That's what we need to learn. Um, but yeah, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I think, yeah, it was pretty good. It's pretty decent. It wasn't horrible or anything like that. But I'm so glad I'm out of there. But yeah. I don't know how many. I think that's it, guys. Like, I'm just trying to think of any more questions. I'm a Leo. That's my zodiac sign. Zodiac. Won the lottery tomorrow, what would you spend it on? Oh my gosh, that's a really good question. I would make my family never, like, if I won the lottery tomorrow, I would buy myself an apartment, and I would pay my house off, like pay my parents' house off that I'm living in right now. I think that's what I would do. If I could live anywhere in the world, where would I choose? Definitely Singapore. That would be my second option. If I ever have to move in life, I'm moving to Singapore. It's the safest, cleanest place ever, and I love the city, and Singapore has such a beautiful city. So yeah, Singapore. Even though I would love to move to New York is probably just not practical. Like, it's kind of dangerous and stuff like that. But yeah, if I could eat one type of cuisine for the rest of my life, what would it be? Italian, obviously. If you were offered to star in a reality TV show about your life, would you do it? 100%. 100% I would do that. That'd be so funny. If you could relive one day in your life, what would it be? I don't know. I have so many days of my life that I loved. I don't know, actually. I don't know. That's a really hard one. I haven't had anything like extraordinary happen in my life, which I'm glad, because I don't want anything extraordinary happening. If you could start a business, what business would you start? Definitely a social media marketing, social media agent, like social media manager. I would probably start a business with, but I would also start a business for fashion, like picking people's outfits out. I would love to do that. That would be such a cool job to do that. In my life that I've met and fallen out of or whatever, I don't not regret meeting them. I don't, like every person I've met in my life, I'm grateful that I've met them, and either they've left my life or they've stayed in my life. I'm never ever gonna say I regret meeting this person. I regret having that person in my life. I don't regret anything. But yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it. I'm just trying to think of anything else, like it's hard to think of like something on the spot. But yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, guys, I think that is all the questions that I'm going to answer. It wasn't a lot, but I'll try to think of more and then like do some in my other video. But I think I'm going to end it here, guys. I just wanted this video to be a Q&A, and if you guys were interested or anything like that, I just wanted you guys to like know why I'm starting this content creation and stuff like that. But yeah, I wish you guys all the best, and I will see you in the next video, and let me know if you have any more questions.